What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is an exciting day here at High PSI TV because we get to do our first modification to the Cadillac Fleetwood. Now, I haven't told you guys what the plan is yet because I didn't really know. What I had decided was I was going to do some wire wheels and bag it. But that kind of changed. I got talked out of doing wire wheels because they leak, they bend easy, they're heavy, they're expensive. The knockoff, which is what holds the wheel on, can come loose, so a bunch of issues. I'm not going to put a lot of miles on this car, but either way, still some issues. So, I am still going to bag it, and we are still going to put wheels on it, which is what we're going to do today. So, from the factory, 15-inch truck wheels and tires, basically, is what I got. These cars were meant to tow. They're meant to haul a lot of people, so heavy-duty stuff here. 15s, 235 wide tire. Same thing in the rear. As you can see, we have some long trail TAs. Look at the lugs on this thing. But without further ado, the new wheels for the Cadillac. Now these are from US Mag. They're called the Rambler, and the model number is U117, which means diamond cut and black powder coat. I really like these wheels. It was between this and another wheel from American Racing. I asked a bunch of friends of mine what they thought, and this is what we came up with. So now we are going to be 20-inch tall wheel with a 245 wide tire, same height. So these are 28-inch tall. Those are 28-inch tall. Super excited about this. I'm ready to get them on the car, so I'm going to start getting these old wheels off, and then we'll compare the two side by side, and then we're going to put the new wheels on it and roll this thing outside. Alright, so something I've never had to deal with before, fender skirts. So I can't get the old wheel off without pulling the fender skirts, so I'm going to put it up in the air real quick and see how those things come off. Okay, so I see a little lever up here. It's the rear and the front. So I guess I just flip the levers and these things fall off. Let's see what happens. Pretty straightforward. Now, as you can see, I have drum brakes in the back of this thing, and they are pretty ugly. So I'm going to do what any self-respecting mechanic would do and hit them with some black spray paint real quick. I will have you notice, though, there is no rust throughout here, which is pretty amazing. So I'm going to get the black spray paint. I'm not going to film this part. You guys can hang out for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, now that our nice rusty drums are black, take a second to note the differences here. Before and after. I really hope these things look good. I'll let this paint dry for a second. Just a little foreshadowing. I've looked underneath this car and it's actually in pretty good shape. I mean, surface rust is alright, but being from Maryland, you know, a state that gets snow, there's not a lot of rust happening on this car. It's definitely workable. When I bag it, I'm going to replace some bushings and then like ball joints and tie rod ends. But all in all, the car is in pretty good shape. This surface rust stuff doesn't worry me. There's no holes in the frame. The inner fenders are solid and all that kind of stuff. So no worries. The car is not going to win any car shows, but it's definitely in pretty good shape for how old it is. So I'm going to let this paint dry for a second, then we'll throw some wheels at it. All right, so here we go. Let me get these fender skirts back on it, let this guy down on the ground and torque the wheels, and then we're gonna roll it outside and see what it looks like. So far, I like what I'm seeing. All right, guys, so there you have it. Some 20-inch US mags on a Cadillac Fleetwood. That's going to do it for this video. First modification to this car. Many more to come. Stay tuned for those videos. And don't forget, help support the brand. In the description below, there's a link for merchandise. Be sure you check it out. As always, comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.